reviewing the original heavy grips from Heavy Sports. I contacted them, I sent them the video with the counterfeit ones, which we will get to that very soon. I sent them a video of the first review that I did a couple of years ago, and they weren't very busy on social media, so the president of the company sent me, he said, hey, we appreciate the video, and then he watches the video and he says, hey, can you take a few close-up pictures of your heavy grips? So I sent him pictures of the heavy grips, I sent him pictures of the packaging, the ones that I bought here locally, and he said, well, these are counterfeit, these are not original heavy grips. And another reason, before we start opening the packages, another reason why I got suspicious was because Gene, a friend, well, he's a distant friend, he's an acquaintance on YouTube, he's a great guy, he's very knowledgeable about grip, and a very strong guy, Gene's grip channel, I think. He mentioned it in the comments a couple of years ago. He said, well, these look a little bit, they might not be original, because he said they look a little faded. They're not, if you can see, they're not as shiny. These are the counterfeit ones. And then on GripBoard, I saw, again, I think last year or earlier this year, a guy, the profile name was John Knowlton, if I'm not mistaken. And the guy posted his heavy grips, and he had these, the original ones. You can see these are a little bit more shiny than these. So I commented and I said, what's going on? Mine are not. Mine look just a little bit more, used. And he said, well, I don't know, you should check that out. And this is how it came to be. I'm grateful to the Heavy Sports Company for sending me all 6 levels. They didn't ask for any money. I just paid €10 customs, which is whatever. And so I'm gonna give them a proper review. I'm gonna open the packages. We're not gonna spend time on that. We're gonna open them now. We're gonna cut to the next video, and we're gonna start testing the grippers. We got the grippers unpacked. I hang them on the spot. I also, just a quick note, I got 5 grippers missing. I sent them to my friend Manos from Armlifting Greece, who rated them. And I'm also expecting 3 more GHPs, so that board is officially filled up. So I'm thinking about an additional board to hang on in front of this one. But anyway, I don't wanna digress too much. So these guys are out of the boxes, and just another quick note. This is the original packaging. This is the counterfeit packaging. Only difference is in the front is you will see the 200-pound gripper is named Advanced, and the 200 counterfeit package says Beginner, which is not the case. I think Beginner would be for, Beginner is on the original 100-pound package. Like a 200-pound gripper would not be a beginner's gripper. Unrated, obviously, but still. Now, one final note is the back. You will see here the original says Made in China, and it's in the lettering is all black, and the barcode is on the top, which I just noticed it. And the counterfeit is blue with a sticker on it that says whatever it says. I don't want to mention any names. And just a tiny complaint, because I'm a purist when it comes to products, and as a new collector, I find myself angry because there's a lot of companies that have copied this brand because it's affordable, I guess. And this is what the guys from Heavy Sport agreed to as well. They're like, it's pretty affordable, so everybody's trying to copy. I think there's 3 or 4 companies that really look almost exactly the same with just different names. But well, let's get to the grippers now that that's out of the way. That's the 100-pound gripper. Decent knurling. I like the knurling. It's not like razor sharp, but it still gets a good grip even without chalk. I've chalked my hands very, very lightly, just barely, so I can start testing them, I guess. And I'm gonna start closing them. But I mean, this is just a warm up. That 100-pound gripper. And left-handed 100-pound gripper, just a warm-up, I suppose. Moving on to the 150-pound gripper. Let's just take out kind of they look nice. They're shiny, I guess. We'll put some dirt on. Well, let's try it right hand. Okay, left hand. The 200-pound gripper, and let me say, these things already feel a lot harder than the counterfeits that I have had for 3 years. And also, I mean, I'm definitely, the RGC is much higher than these guys, the original ones, than these guys. So I'm trying out the 200. How am I going to do this now? Right here. Right-handed. Left-handed. I don't know what I'm doing. Man, I haven't done grippers in a long time. Let's see. Done. Moving on to the 250 gripper, and let me tell you, already it feels a lot harder than the two. I got two 250 grippers because I'm a moron and I thought they were original, so I kept buying them. I got 8 of them for some reason, but I paid for them so I can throw them away. So that's the 250, and it feels pretty hard. Another small asterisk is that I haven't trained grippers in not a while. It's been, I don't know, a month, maybe more. And I've also had severe problems with my right arm, which is, it's been plaguing me for a couple of years now. So I don't know if I'm closing this. I'm just gonna attempt it right and left, and well, let's see how it goes. Okay. Oh wait, where is it? It's right here. I chalked it a little bit too, and I just slightly chalked my hand. Okay, and left-handed. Well, I guess I have to twist my hand so you guys can see it. I don't know if that closed. So I'm gonna move on. Well, my hand is not killing me. If I don't extend it, if I stay here and I supinate, it feels 90%. So I'm gonna attempt the 300, and simply because the gap between the handles is, you see that? 5.7, 5.8 centimeters, which is pretty close. I mean, if you consider that some of my GHPs and my standard gripper that's missing here from Canon, that standard gripper was 8 centimeters wide, which is, I mean, it's really wide. It's almost not practical. But I'm gonna attempt it and see what happens. Well, I chalked the dog leg side, chalked it up. My hands are still, they're not chalked, but whatever. And I'm gonna try it here. Nah, okay, as I suspected. But, well, it didn't hurt at least. No, well, I'm full chuck now. But, okay, I'm not gonna try that again. But what I'm gonna try is the 250 with the left hand, because I'm selfish and I want to do it. So 250. I'm gonna set it up a little better, maybe here. Well, I'm back again. Small victory for my ego, and well, let me tell you, they may not be so wide, but they are tough. Yeah. Well, I'm happy I finally have the original ones, and well, that 350. Yeah, no way. Might be able to chest crush it. I don't know. Nope. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. That was tough. Much tougher than the counterfeits, which I expected it, and that's what the president told me on Instagram. He said, don't be surprised if you cannot close the, because compared to the other 250s and stuff, these are hard, definitely harder. And I did expect that. I was a little bit scared, to be honest. I thought, you know, I might get my ass kicked. But okay, that felt pretty good. Let's take another close up. Oh, this is dirty now. Let's take this one of the gripper itself, since it is a gripper review. Heavy grip 200, both sides. Nice knurling, nothing on the bottom. Black spring. They are made in China, and for what they've told me, the factory is American owned, American run. And it says on the package, which I appreciate very, very much, unlike other companies that make them in China, and they don't say a word about it. Drop that. Anyway, that was the review. I hope it gets, because the other one, the shitty ones, got like 3,500 views so far. It's one of my highest viewed videos, and that's good for me, but that's not good for heavy sports. And please share the video. I wanted to get a decent amount of views, and obviously subscribe to the channel. I got Chuck on everything apparently. And thank you for watching. Oh, and I'm gonna attach the Heavy Sports Instagram page, which is very new. They've had it for some years, but they were never active on it. So I'm gonna try and pimp those guys out. In the links in the bio, you will find my sponsors, the WordPress, the articles. You will find the Heavy Sports links at the bottom of the links. And thanks for watching.